Hi guys, welcome back to Doodlemoon. There we go, stream is up, tablet is out. We gonna start soon. Today we are having music a smidge too loud for my taste. Today we are drawing Prudence from OXventure. We do not have a functioning tablet. That is a good start to this stream. Give us a second, guys. Why is my tablet doing this thing? There we go. Right, sorry about that. So yeah, today we're drawing Prudence from OXventure. I've just got up in the corner there the lovely Bendix art that I'm going to be using as reference for her actual look. Obviously I'm going to do it in my own style, but we're going to go with Bendix's most recent art for like what she's wearing and stuff. So yeah, I'll just hide that and let's get started. And we're going to do what I keep forgetting and put a new layer down. Oh, get out of my way. I have too many windows open. Okay, now I can move it back to where it was because I know I'm on the right brush now. There we go. Right. Sorry, I have a reference open in the other window as per usual because if I'm gonna do drawings in decent time frame, I'm gonna have to ref heavily if we want it to look any good. Hello!
Oh, artistic building. Father has gone to fetch mother. She's been shorn like a sheep.
Well, hopefully her tea won't have gone too cold then.
It hasn't. I put my hand on the bottom of the plate. It's still hot.
That's good to hear.
So I only need a couple of seconds for the microwave to be fine. I'm glad we didn't put it on any earlier. It really would have gone nasty.
Oh, pardon you. Does that look right to you?
I think.
You think?
She needs slightly more curve in her back and slightly less curve at the front.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? That line where her hip goes into her leg needs smoothing out a bit.
Yeah. Something more like that. Hello. One of the legs is thinner than the other. Thank you, Rome. I think that might be sloppy line drawing on my part, to be fair, partly.
She's supposed to have thighs and a butt.
Yeah, I know.
She's a pretty girl.
Shoot. Bit more like that. Yeah, yeah, I've possibly bitten off more than I could chew, but I wanted to make something that looked dramatic. And therefore we're doing perspective today. That look better? Oh wait, I think this curve is a bit too far out now. Hang on. Maybe more like that.
Uh-huh.
Does that look right? Now that I know Rowan's in chat, I'm gonna wait for you.
Rowan, help!
Tell me, Scotty.
Rowan.
Yeah, there we go.
Rowan, you and your talented artness.
Right, now I just need to actually draw a glass good.
So long as it's full of booze.
It will have booze in it. Well, it won't be completely full of booze because she'll have drunk some of it, because otherwise the angle is going to be off.
How much of it is she drunk? Many much.
Because you're a good artist. That's why I'm waiting for your... That's why I'm asking for your opinion, man. Oh, shoot. No, I want a new layer, not a new group. She's got this weird sort of fluffy cape thing, and I'm trying to work out how it...
Made of feathers.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how it would go with her arms in this position.
So if her arms are like... Hang on, her arms are like that.
Arms like that. If her arm is pointing in front of her, then it would follow it around a little bit, but not all the way, I think. It would sort of be following this sort of a line, but more fluffy, I think.
Hello. I'm wearing a cape now.
A dressing gown isn't the same sort of thing.
But it might give you an idea. So, if that's normal, how do we...
Hang on, do you want me to show you the reference image again? Like that.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm right. It would be partly over the shoulders, I think. Hers doesn't come as far forward.
No, but it would be sort of more like that, right?
Yeah, like about sort of halfway along the arm.
Yeah.
Obviously more fluffy. I'm just drawing this as an abstract shape to give me an idea.
Poofy poofy girl.
Yeah, because we then have the sort of cloak thing that it's attached to. That's a straight down, but I kind of want it to kick up a little with the tail, I think. Yeah, I know some people find my sketches very hard to read because I have to make each layer a different color. And so often, like, if I'm doing something for someone else and they want to see the sketch in progress, I'll end up taking this thing and just, like, making it all monochrome to make it easier to read. I think that's all the draperies she has. That's about the shape of the skirt from what I think. Oh no, wait, she would have one more point sort of there. Just over her butt. And they all go down to about just over the knee. Okay. Right. Why are you doing this to me? No. Why are you freezing on me? There we go. It is being done. Right. Yeah, no, it's not your screen. I am genuinely using. Eyeliner would be that way. I am genuinely using the most hideous colours known to man. Because it makes it easier for me to see what layer is what. Because I have, like, light cyan is like the skeleton sketch, and then red is like muscles sketch, and blue is hair and props, and green is drapery. That's wrong. She's not one of those tieflings that has the...
She is a baby with eyeliner, though.
She's got eyeliner, but she's not one of those with no pupil at all.
No, she got pupils.
Which is, like, rad. Like, I love tieflings that look like the way, but it does make it easier to sort of put an expression in.
That's why mine always have pupils, because it's easier for me to draw them.
Truth doesn't have... My current tiefling doesn't have it, but... I think I started doing the colour line thing just because, like, I am one of those people that learnt to draw from the, How to Draw X, books. Like, I have a lot of, like, how to draw manga books in my, dark secret past. And so, like, a lot of them end up doing the whole, like... They have the cyan sort of skeleton and then red muscle thing. A lot of them. So I just ended up bringing that over to my... I think that's, like, a holdover from, like... If you're drawing and you're planning on then, like, scanning in your sketch... If you're, like, doing line art that you're then going to scan in, if you sketch in red and cyan, it doesn't show as well on scanners, I think. So I think it's a holdover from them, from people that do that, just, like... I think, anyway. Like, I know definitely using... like light blue and red to do line art sketches is a thing from other industries, so
I always thought it was because those colours are so bright you'd never use them in your actual drawing.
I think definitely the sketching in the pale blue, it doesn't come up in if you're scanning in pure black and white or something. Yeah, if you use traditional watercolour, the red pencil vanishes. Okay, that's what it is. Which would make sense, because I think a lot of those sort of, like...
You like watercolours?
I do. I haven't done them in a while. But I think a lot of those, like, people that do traditional comic book illustration do stuff in watercolours. Perfect. Yeah. So like I say, I think I picked it up from there, but then like it got to the point where I was kind of like, but I kind of want to do a sketch for like directions for drapery and hair that isn't on my layer that I've put where people's like actual flesh is. So could I have said that in a more disgusting way? Probably. But yeah, it's... So I just started like using extra colours that I could easily tell apart. But I know that it means that like anyone else who has to look at my sketches, it's like... I often get people being like, okay, can you explain to me what I'm actually looking at? it works, and like I can read it, and in most cases it only matters that I can read it. But occasionally you'll have the issue, like I said, where like often if like someone has commissioned me, then like generally when I'm commissioned I'd like will do a sketch or multiple sketches, and I will like send the sketch layer onto the person that's commissioned me and just be like, you know, is this right? Is this sort of like, you know, is this composition wise good for you? Is this what you want? And when I'm sending those, I'm often sort of like taking this but then like putting it into monochrome so it looks more like a what people would think of as a sketch. I should really like do some studies of horned animals or something at some point, because I keep getting asked to do tieflings and I am honestly guessing with horns most of the time. Nah, it's fine, man. You go. Food is more important than watching me doodle. helps if I can draw without my hand shaking like something's wrong with me, doesn't it?
Don't shake.
No, I've not actually got shaking hands, but it's a problem that I've been having for a while with my digital line art, is that it is shaky and too thick. And I honestly have no idea how to fix it at this point, so yeah. People are just gonna have to live with the fact that my line art is shaky, I guess.
Are you trying the thinner line art?
I mean, I'm using a fairly thin brush,
Hmm.
and I've got my pressure sensitivity on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks a bit thinner than usual.
Can you smooth in Photoshop? I didn't think that was a thing in Photoshop. I thought it was only a thing in Illustrator. That's wrong. I've definitely worked with smoothing before, like back when I used to use Flash a lot. That obviously has auto smoothing on that you cannot stop. That might be a thing for me to do later then. Flick planning, round brush. If I don't see how to do it in like 2 seconds, we'll just have to live with it for now, and it'll be something that I'll look into next time. Yeah, it's not in. Yeah, I was looking at maybe getting a new tablet, but I am not sure how. Not sure. I'm just not sure on a lot of things. Is it preset manager? Is that what it is? No, I don't know. Presets, new brush preset, that's not what I want. No. I don't know where it is. Yeah, because all these are stuff to do with editing photos. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure that it does exist, but yeah, that's not it. That's making a new brush. Yeah, this is gonna have to be something that I sort out another time. Oh well. We'll just have jittery line art for this one. And people will just have to lump it. Oh, it's on the individual brush, is it? Hang on then. Let me have a look at my... Oh, no, go away. Brush... Is it shape dynamics? Size jitter, angle jitter... I mean, all my jitter is 0. Brush projection... Smoothing. There we go.
Oh!
It's already on. Okay, and I don't seem to be able to change it. That's not one I can click on, so I guess smoothing is on and I just suck. Yeah, because I'm currently using, I am using brushes that came with this version of Photoshop, but they are called calligraphic, but they are the calligraphy brushes that came with my version of Photoshop, so I would hope that the calligraphy brushes are smooth, because that's why I use them for inking, because you would think that calligraphy equals smooth. I will have a look at the brush that you've sent me on Facebook, but I will do it when I'm not streaming, because I've wasted enough of this stream faffing around with my brush settings. I think part of it is just the case that I can't trust myself to do a smooth curve when I can't see the whole image, but if I zoom out to look at the whole image, then I find it really hard to, especially on this small. Yeah, on mine it's there is no, hang on, is this showing up in the, yeah, I have smoothing, but it's just like a tick box there, and I can just turn it on and off. It's not actually letting me look at the percentages or anything for some reason. Yeah, so I have no idea why that would be. Oh well. Smoothing percentage at the top of my screen. Is that flow? Size, opacity, is it flow? My flow's at 100%, if that matters. I don't know what this button do. Yeah, you can't see it, can you? Because my overlay's in the way. Let me get rid of my overlay for a second. Yeah, I've got something here called flow, which I think is what you mean by smoothing. Is it this? Let's see if that, I'll put my overlay back on because I should be professional and have it on. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I don't know what difference I should be looking for. Like, next to flow, I've got a little button that's like, I guess it's like a pen with like an airbrush next to it, and then next to that I've got the one with the like circles out of it, which I know is my pen sensitivity. Yeah, mine doesn't have a percentage next to it. I don't know why. It could be that my tablet's pretty old. Or it could just be this version of Photoshop. I do not know.
Could it be the style of brush you're using?
Maybe. I've never seen it show up for any of my brushes for anything else, though. I've never seen it change for any other brush. Yeah. Either way, I'm just gonna keep going as I'm doing for now, and we'll... I've done that too small. Right, hang on. Tanko, yeah, because I'm using, yeah, another time. Or it may be a, I don't know if you use plugins, it could be a plugin. Because a lot of the good stuff on Adobe is like that. It do be. That's not right. Yeah, see, this is the problem I have, right, is I want to just follow this line along, but instead I will, like, start to wiggle off, and that's where I struggle, is, like, trying to do a nice, consistent line without shaking. And I think it is partly the fact that I'm using... yeah, Emmy's okay. She's just sat on the bed.
Emmy about to go shower.
Emmy about to go shower, so Emmy will be leaving us soon. But yeah, I think it's one of those things that, like, it may just be a fact that I'm using one of those tablets that, like the tablets down in my lap. And yeah, it's probably one of those things that I'm psyching myself out. Oh, God damn it. It's always like I do the first line fine, and then, like, I have to follow the second line around, and then I will, like that, I'm going too narrow. And it's the sort of thing that I know I can do by hand fine. It only happens when I'm drawing digitally. You cheat. Oh, I'm guessing you. Yeah, you do your own layer and then duplicate. Yeah, I probably should do that. I'm being lazy. Like I say, I've been considering like maybe it would be easier if I had one of those tablets where I'm like looking at what I'm drawing. If that makes sense. Like if the screen was on the tablet and I could just do like that, maybe it would be easier. Yeah. Your way is probably at least cheaper. Yeah, I don't have a screen tablet. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess I could live with that, maybe. I don't know. I have never used one, so I don't know how hard it would be to adjust to using one. I've always just been using tablets that are... Oh lordy, that is awful. I've always just been using tablets that are... where you're like looking at a separate screen. Hi. Yeah. Because, see, like, I feel like for colouring I do alright. On this one, it's literally just because of trying to do line art. Yeah, because mine is a Wacom. But I'm not loyal because Wacoms are so expensive. I have not tried Procreate. I've heard good things. I'm a little bit of a fuddy-duddy who's stuck in my ways. Yeah, I'll have a look at Huion. I had a look on Amazon the other day to, like, see if any were going for cheap on Cyber Monday. But, everything was still more money than I have currently. I could probably save up for some of the cheaper ones, but we're still looking at quite a bit more than my current one was, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I've no real objections with the tablet I've currently got. It's just very small, and I sometimes wonder if I might be better off. Because the one I've got is only A4 size. Yeah, I'm feeling like maybe it might be worth upgrading to a bigger one. But we will see, because, you know, it might not be the best time to go splashing out money on expensive art things. So, okay, we have like one belt comes around like sort of like here. I mean, this is still an upgrade from before that. I was working completely on one that was only A5 size. So, like, this felt like such luxury after that, so... that does not look like the right shape to me. I'm going to... Yeah, let me know. Like I say, it's not anything I'm planning on doing anytime soon. It's definitely like an after Christmas madness thing. It may possibly be an after lockdown thing at this rate. Or, well, after COVID thing. Yeah. I mean, me and Emmy are considering post-COVID some pretty big life changes, so my money situation may be different by then. But we'll see. It's stuff I don't want to say on stream, but I can chat about it to you on Facebook later, maybe. Yeah, we're currently Emmy's since like the first Emmy was like over when COVID first like really became a thing, and she's just kind of never really gone home, so she's currently staying with me and my parents. Because we all felt it would be better for her to stay here than be in Sheffield on her own. And so, yeah, since then she's just sort of been here, which has been nice. It's one of the few bonuses I guess I can say for this year. I may need to go and draw this down on a sketch layer before I properly sketch it out. Hang on. That's about where it would be, I think. Yeah, seriously, we are we are the worst for saying someday and it never happening, aren't we, huh? But like, I really, really mean it. Someday, we will get our acts together. We will all get our collective acts together. I think it's actually tilting the other way because it's like forward. So. I'm happy you two have like actually managed to get to move in together though, because like I know that you two have been trying to make that happen for a while. And like life has been happening at you, which is just so inconsiderate of it. I mean, I take it you two are like, are you two like still in Scotland then, or have you gone back down to? See, that's what I mean. It's that wiggly line. Well, I mean, I hear that it's not as bad up in Scotland, so there's that. It's not too bad where I like actually am, but we're like between like a load of the worst affected areas here in York. It's like we're not too badly affected, but a load of places around us are badly affected. So yeah, like a lot of like the rest of Yorkshire is awful. Like especially that's one of the other reasons why Emily hasn't gone back, because like obviously where she lives is South Yorkshire and it's not good there. Yeah, I guess that's the same for like any city really, isn't it? Is it's always going to be a bit worse where like there's lots of people. I think the big worry for York was that because obviously a load of people decided to do holidays like within the UK, and York's like a big tourist city. I'm sure this was a problem for Edinburgh too, actually, thinking on it. But like a lot of people were like, oh, all of our numbers are going up just because people from like out of town are coming to York to like do holiday, and they're just like coming here and being sick and then leaving. Well, that's good. It really is. I'm sure you can relate, by the way, this whole thing of like, you know, I have been like wanting to work from home for ages, and like now that this is happening, now I can work from home. And I'm just dreading when I have to go back into the office full time. Damn, I wish we'd put out things saying don't come to York. That would imply that our city gave... That would imply that our council gave a flying flip. I think I've made these too small. I think they should be bigger because I think they're supposed to come further down the leg. Like, in some ways, I guess it was, like, kind of nice in that, like, you know, we could still do things. But it's still kind of like, you know, guys, why are so many people in town? Why is town still so busy? Like, compared to normal years, York was quiet, but it was still like, you know, we're getting the sort of days we get on like a quiet day in the middle of the tourist season we were still getting, and it's like, guys, this is so much. So I'm just waiting for the inevitable when we get bumped up a tier again. Although because like I know that a load of people have a tradition of coming for Christmas shopping in York. So I bet people are going to try and do that again. Right? Like, unfortunately, I have to go out because my work still requires me to do 2 days in the office. Although I did recently get an email from my work saying, like, that they're going to start rolling out the COVID vaccine to us soon. So that's good. I think I have to wait for the frontline workers to get it first, but then, because I work for the NHS, I should be on track to get it. Come on. I've ordered most of mine online because I've been sort of doing some of my food shopping in person still. I've picked up a couple of things sort of here and there when I've been doing food shopping. It's why I do like 2 days a week in the office, but some days they ask me to do Some days they ask me to do 3. So some of these streams I am extremely tired because those are the Wednesdays where I have to go in. But normally I'm just in Thursday, Friday. Yeah, see, we looked at doing food shopping online, but because we live in the middle of nowhere, and B, like, everyone is trying to food shop, we haven't been able to get any slots. So we've had to still go to the supermarket. Yeah, because, like, you've got your leg thing, so, like, you probably can get... I mean, I don't know, maybe you can't, but, like, I feel like you should be due the, like, priority slots, whereas I'm not, so... Yeah, you probably should do that, man. You're probably... I feel like you're probably eligible even if they will turn you down the first time, because they always do. Because disability is bull. Can James hear me? If so, then I'm sorry if I'm getting you in trouble. I do not want to start a domestic with you two. Yeah, that will make sense. Hi, James. Long time no see. We need to, like, have a board game night at some point. I do have Tabletop Simulator if you want to, like, try and do it that way, but I don't know if you are in a situation where you, like, have that sort of time and or, like, ability to run it and do Steam and all that. I haven't actually used Tabletop Simulator in a while, actually, because I got it because my little sister uses it. But yeah. Yeah, maybe. You probably have better Wi-Fi than me, man. We've had no mobile signal in our village for the past 2 months. So it's been interesting because the mast in our village is so inaccessible that no one can get it. That apparently EE has, like, been and gone twice and not been able to access it either time. Yay, that's good. I was sorry to hear, by the way, that they, like, made you redo a load of one of them. That seems a little harsh. Sorry, am I bringing up bad memories? Wait, what? So you've done, like, 80% of your course already and you just have 20% to do next semester? Is that because they were expecting you to fail it this semester, so you've got, like, all the time in the world for retakes, or...? Yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, I guess that means there's time for you to work on your own projects and stuff, right? But still not ideal. I don't know what I'm doing here. Squigglies. Well, I mean, I guess it means that if, like, the worst happens and you do need to retake something, at least it won't be as stressful as it could be. Although I hope that you don't need to. What am I doing? Oh, well, I mean, ethics is a big topic, man. There's people that have spent their whole life thinking about ethics, so... I miss doing, like, RE and ethics. I did RE for A-level, and I really enjoyed it, but, like... There's no, like, job where I could do that sort of a thing, so I went to go and do art at A-level at uni instead. So I was like, there's no job in this that I want, and I'd rather go for something where there's at least an opportunity for jobs that I'd kind of like to do. Actually, you know what? I might be better off doing this with a texture brush later when I'm in the inking zone. Here's the part that I hate. Oh, okay, so only 2 hours a week. Nice. See, like, I had semesters when I was doing art which were like, I didn't actually have that much contact time. But, like, that was with the understanding that I was supposed to be working on, like, a final piece at the same time. And given that I studied animation, like, you really wanted, like, all of the spare time in the world to, like, work on that final piece. Ethics in art, though. I don't think I've ever actually... I was not aware that there was ethics specifically for art. Is that, like, death of the author and all that? Or is that, like, you know, don't use endangered animals in your art or something? Or what? Like, I knew some people... Because obviously I was doing animation at the same time as, like, Emily was doing business. So, like, her contact hours were so much more than mine. Ah, okay. That's useful, though. I think we covered, like, some of that. We had, like, we had sort of, like, film theory modules, and we covered some of that stuff, but not too much. Oh, you're elective. Okay. I mean, is it just because of the electives you've chosen that you've ended up with, like, nothing in this semester? Or was that always going to happen no matter what electives you chose? Okay. That seems strange then. I mean, I guess I'm not the one who plans your electives, but still. I mean, maybe they did this because they were, like, worried that COVID was going to mean that, like, nothing was going to happen, but still. Still seems like very bizarre planning. Oh, one thing. Well, I've got you. One thing I did want to tell you because I know you'll approve of my decision. I finally bought Telltale Batman. Because it finally went on sale for a price that I thought I could afford. So that's currently sitting in my Steam pile, waiting for me to get a second to play it. Yeah! I'm just, like, trying to clear out some of the games that I'm already playing. I'm trying to finish up some of them before I start on it, but it is there. I will start it soon, I promise. I just, I'm really close to finishing Okami, so I want to get that done. I know that you like the designs from that one, I think. Is that the one that has the Riddler that you like, or is it the Arkham games that has the Riddler design that you like? Oh, Kami's so pretty. I had, like, played, like, the first part of it, but I've been playing it on the Wii. So, like, playing it on, like, an actual PC with a controller is just, oh man, it's game-changing. The motion controls was so annoying. I didn't realize how much of my dislike of how much of my ugh with that game was just ugh with motion controls. Second Telltale game has the... I may have only bought the first one. But, okay. The designs are so-so. I know that you have opinions on Batman villain design. Have I inked everything, or am I being dumb? I have, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started on it. Like I say, I just want to get some stuff off my to-play list. Hello. What do you think?
Ah! Hi, baby!
Mm.
Do you want to, like, shift her back a little bit in the frame?
Yeah, that's an idea.
That's better.
Yeah.
You did the exact same thing with the thing you were drawing the other day.
I did.
You sort of lean into it.
I don't know why that happens,
It's
man.
cute.
I just,
I smell like snow fairies.
You do. I can smell it right the way over here.
Ah.
I used to design my own superheroes, like, I went through a phase of designing superheroes when I was really little, but I haven't done it in quite a while. Which one of these is the correct shape? Probably this one. I think we're looking at this sort of medium red. It's fine, you stay over there. Don't demonetize my stream by coming over here, please.
I don't want to. Ugh. Nobody needs to see this.
Rowan says he saw an arm.
Thanks, Rose.
He also says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I saw some. I saw you like describing what they were. I got like. I got close with the with the ox one, but yeah, wasn't happening with the other one. I was completely wrong. But hey, we tried. I might change the colour of the background just to make it easier on myself.
But you want it to be white?
No, because that will make it harder to colour, I think.
Well, what colour is she definitely not wearing? Green?
I've just put blue on. See, here's where I'm like, I should do clean line art because then I could just select the areas and expand it out and it would neatly give me fills, but it doesn't, so I have to go back over them by hand.
Don't you know something I might have used here?
Hmm?
Because I learned most of what I know about Photoshop from you. I didn't realise for years that was possible.
Thank you for the thank you for the cell phone, Emily. Yeah, I should give Procreate a try. I know. I've been using Photoshop for so long and I am reluctant to get to stop using it because I know what I'm doing. Like, I keep having that problem with Paint Tool Sai of like, it can do what Photoshop can do, but all the buttons are just in slightly different places and that throws me, and I don't like it.
That's such a Helen problem.
It's probably my neuroses talking, it's fine.
I love you and your neuroses.
Mm.
You and your noggin are my best friends, so even if it's weird.
I mean, Photoshop is really a photo editor first and a drawing tool second, right? So that's why I think that's where I think some of the jank comes from, because I think they would want me to do this sort of a thing in Illustrator, would Adobe. Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and look at your Insta at some point then. I don't think I noticed that before.
That would involve you checking Instagram.
You check Instagram, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I have to admit, I don't tend to like actively go on people's profiles unless they tell me there's something there to see, though. So it'll just be whatever's my feed has deigned to show me.
Oh god, your feed is jank though.
Algorithms.
I think your algorithm thinks you don't like posting.
I post at least once a week because I always post this thing. I think it's just my algorithm thinks that I only like to see cosplay. It doesn't think I like to see art. But I think you and I were discussing this. Yeah. I think you and I were discussing this on Messenger the other day, Ro, that like on Instagram the cosplay stuff always gets more attention than the than any art. Oh, do you use Procreate like on your like phone or something then, or like with a? Yeah, fair. Everywhere. I say that both my cosplay and my art gets ignored on Tumblr. It's all equally ignored. I think the last thing that like I got any sort of like decent amount of notes for on Tumblr was the I did that fandom Inktober, and that got me a bit of attention from like the 12 people that like the webcomic I was drawing art for. Oh, an iPad. Yeah, Emily was saying I should get an iPad for drawing with. That's because your cosplay's good, man. And it's also because you, it's also, I think, partly because you cosplay stuff that's more recognizable as well. Like, a lot of my recent cosplay has been Critical Role, which has a weird presence on Tumblr. Whereas, because you're doing mostly, like, DC, I feel like DC fandom is more, likes cosplay more, and especially, like, sort of, like, cosplay redesigns more. Yeah, and you also do a lot of, like, how to make, yeah, exactly. Which I don't do, because I feel like a lot of, like, what I know how to do is stuff that, like, other people have said better than me anyway. I feel like I don't have much to add to the conversation as far as that is concerned, really. And also because I'm just the worst at remembering to take photos of cosplays while I'm in the middle of making them, so I'm very bad at documenting. You'll finish something. You'll finish a cosplay, though. And then yeah, I think it's a case of like I don't like to make a tutorial of something unless I've done it at least once before, if that makes sense. So that like, and because a lot of the times when I'm cosplaying, I'm like doing something for the first time, it limits what I can. It limits what I feel comfortable making a tutorial about. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things, and also I'm like very aware that it's like half this. I probably shouldn't feel so awkward about it. I probably should just go screw it and make the tutorials anyway. But like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, who needs to see a tutorial on how to, you know, follow a paper pattern? Everyone knows how to do that. Everyone knows how to. Anyone can follow a simplicity pattern. It's not hard. Which I know is not true, because I see multiple posts of people who are getting very confused as, you know, shop-bought patterns, but equally, like, I don't know what I can say about that, really. Yeah, see, I don't tend to make my own patterns too often unless it's really something specific. I'm much more likely to buy a pattern and edit it. Dude, let yourself have them. I mean, like, I think the main issue with cosplay commissions is just, like, getting people to realize that the charging is fair, right? But I know that you've gotten commissions before. I personally would never put myself up for commissions, but that's just because, like, I know that there's, like, people like you and Emmy who could make stuff so much better than I could, and I don't know if I'm fine making something for myself, because then if I screw up, then I can live with that mistake, right? But if I'm making something for someone else, then, like, I feel like I have to get it perfect. And also because I have a day job now, it's like, with what time, sir? Because at least doing drawing commissions, which I do offer, like, that's less time. It's quicker for me to do a drawing than it is for me to do a drawing than it is for me to do a whole cosplay. Yeah, I could get that, because, like, I'm not sure where you would advertise yourself. Like, I guess just, like, Facebook groups and stuff. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. I'm the same. Just, like, post on, like,